Should we talk just quickly? We're talking about Newcastle United, right?
Yes.
I said to you that Newcastle fans would rather be in the Championship winning all the time. This text has come in from Fletch001. Newcastle winning the Championship, he says, will be more satisfying than losing in the Premier League under the current owner.
Nonsense. You've dug up one.
You read that to me in the break.
Yeah, one. But there is loads here saying that that's absolutely not what they want.
Aaron's a Newcastle fan. He's phoned us. Aaron, hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Aaron, can you hear us?
Hi, it's fine. Can you hear us?
What should I do with Dan, the 19-year-old that's made me a cup of tea, left the tea bag in for 5 seconds?
Well, that's shocking that he's left in for at least a minute, like.
It's shocking. Go on then, Aaron. What do you want to say about your club?
Well, whoever's just texted you there, you probably just text yourself to find that text, like, because if True Geordie would never, ever be happy with just playing in the Championship, like, just winning a few games like that. Another thing, when you were saying that we didn't play attractive football, but the back end of last season, once we got over players, well, most of our players back fit, we definitely were playing attractive football. Maxi was definitely one of the most exciting players to watch in the league, and probably because of that Graham Swan that went assistant coach for England. He made a massive difference to the way we played football when he come in, like.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you. Do you think they need to lay off Steve Bruce?
They probably do a bit because it isn't his fault, but because he's just a low-tier manager, and he's obviously just there because his wages are cheap, and it's definitely all stems from Mike Ashley. Doesn't invest in the club. You know what I mean? Like, we're waiting for Willock, but we've bid like £17 million or something. Just pay the money and get the kid. You look what he done last season for it. The potential's there, the fan base is there, everything's there. We're just a step away all the time.
Aaron, thanks for your call. Let's go to Martin, also a Newcastle fan. Hello, Martin.
Hello, buddy. How you doing? You all right, guys?
How long do you leave a tea bag in a cup of tea for before you add the milk, Mark?
I can give you the exact answer. It should be 3 minutes. So it goes water, tea bag, 3 minutes, leave, squeeze, dash of milk, any sugars after.
Martin, where are you? You're not near London, are you?
Yeah, I am near London, yeah.
Do you want to pop in and make me a cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Hold on. Whereabouts in London are you, Martin?
I'll park up at Borough Station. No, I'm just outside Luton. So I'm just coming down to Luton to Brighton. Right
Turn the
now.
car around. Come make me a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll come and see you, mate. I'll come and see you.
Go on then, Mark. What you got to say?
Well, I've got to agree with the last guy. I mean, no Newcastle fan wants to see Newcastle back in the Championship because if we play like Barcelona in the Championship, we're going back to the Premier League. So Your point is it's not. And, so it's tough at the minute because I think everyone's waiting for this takeover, even Mike Ashley. And even when the owner is waiting for the takeover, you're in a bit of trouble. So, unfortunately, I know that Steve Bruce has copped it. Like your last caller said as well, end of last season, I thought we picked it right up. If we can play like that again next season, we don't get too many injuries, then I think we should be looking for around 10th. I know it's not much of an aspiration, but if we can hit sort of 10th place, Steve Bruce, not a lot of people like him. It's not his first choice. He was manager of Sunderland. That's the problem that a lot of the Newcastle fans can't get over. I can only put it down to a moment of madness. Why a Newcastle fan would go and manage Sunderland is beyond me, and then go and take the job. But that's who we've got at the minute. I think he's done a good job. He has done a good job. He's not. That's all we can get at the minute. Who is going to come in, and with Mike Ashley as an owner, knowing full well you ain't going to get any money, knowing full well you don't know if the owner's still going to be there. He's constantly looking for a takeover. I think Steve Bruce is the man to keep us steady. He ain't going to take us any further. If he does, I'll take my hat off, and he deserves all the praise he gets. But he certainly shouldn't be getting abuse from people. People waiting outside his house and all sorts of stuff.
I agree, it's disgusting. Just quickly, Martin, how long... there's a question on the back of it. How long have you been a Newcastle fan for?
I'm 42 now. My granddad was a Geordie, so I admitted supporting Newcastle when I was about 14. I didn't really like football when I was a kid. Yeah.
Here's my question, right? Would you rather take one season in the Championship, going unbeaten, breaking all records and winning the league and coming up, or another season, this season in the Premier League, and you survive on goal difference?
It's a tough question, but I think if you're in the Championship, your goal is to get to the Premier League. So you've got to take the Premier League.
Yeah, but you're in the Premier League. You're in the Premier League on the back of winning it after a record-breaking season.
we won the championship a few seasons back with Rafa, and it was a very short-lived celebration. Put it that way. It was like, hey, we don't even count that as a cup. We don't say we've won a cup since the Fairs Cup back in '67. Yeah, we did win a cup. We won the championship. There is a trophy there involved.
Yeah.
But we don't count it. It's
Okay.
everybody. If you're a football fan, your ambition is to get to the Premier League, and I think if you finish 15th, 16th, 17th in the Premier League, it's still like you've kept in the best league in the world, bar none.
Okay, Martin, listen, great call. I want to get to one more fan, but good call. Ian's a Newcastle fan. Hi, Ian.
Hi there. Thanks for taking the call.
Our pleasure.
I was at the match last night, and I've got to be honest. I totally disagree with both of the callers that have just been on that I've been listening to. Because on the performance that I saw last night, looking at that, would be relegated before Christmas. We were absolutely awful. The players don't look fit. A League One journeyman striker gave us the run around for 80 minutes, and it was a relief that he went off the pitch.
But it's pre-season, Ian.
It is pre-season.
It means
but
nothing.
We're only 4 games. We're only a couple of weeks away from the season starting. And I'll tell you what, Michael Antonio for West Ham will annihilate if we play like that. He really, really will. Lascelles got pushed off the ball about 9 times in the first 5 minutes of the match. It was horrific. Absolutely horrific. And I get what you pros, ex-pros say about pre-season, but as a fan, when you're sitting watching that, travelling down from wherever you've come from, there was 2,000 Newcastle fans there last night, and we were diabolical. All they want is a bit of entertainment. And when you bring in Jeff Hendrick on for a goal, Steve Bruce signing, by the way, who's got no pace, he can't control the ball, and he stuck a goal in with a header to mask a shocking performance. And, there's a term which most Newcastle fans will know. I don't want to swear live on radio, but we'll call it...
Careful.
Housery football. Right?
Okay,
I'm being careful.
Yeah.
Begin for the S.
Yeah. Okay, you don't need... It's not countdown. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. We've got away with it for probably about 18 months to 2 years, where we've gone away from home and we've scraped results with a last-minute goal or whatever it might be. He's going to get found out. He can't organise a team.
You finished 12th, Ian, last season. They finished 12th. That's a great season in terms of where you were, the predicament that they were in. Surely you got to be happy with that. I know we're running out of time, but I wanted to ask Ian, would he rather be in the Champions League?
Is Ian still there?
Is Ian still there? Or is he gone?
Quickly put Ian on. Oh, producer Joe's not listening.
I think
put Ian back.
No, he's gone. He's gone. The question I'd want to ask Ian is, would he then prefer to be in the Championship with a new manager and plan a different philosophy?
Okay. Maybe we'll get Ian back, but either way, you can still have your say on National Radio simply by picking up the phone 087 722 334. When we come back, we've got loads coming up. But one of the things we'll be discussing is Dan, the 19-year-old, with the attitude, has made me another cup of tea. Oh, wow. I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully. You made it, Dan, yeah? I'm looking through the glass. How long was the tea bag in there for, roughly? About 40 seconds. I'm not even going to... It looks good, does it? 40 seconds. What's the matter with kids? I told him 3 minutes. Honestly, too much TikTok. You're listening to Drive on talkSPORT with WeBuyAnyCar.com. Hundreds of local branches. Millions of pounds paid to customers every week.